Artrevious Henley,
Yes, Judge.
you are suing the defendant Kaya Bertolini
Yes.
for $1,962 for rent, moving costs, and lost wages.
Yes.
And you are countersuing, ma'am, for $4,300 for eviction fees and stolen bed sheets.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll start with you, Mr. Henley. Tell me what's going on here.
So I went on roommates.com, was trying to find one, ended up talking to a few people and connected more with Kaya. We talked for a while and we decided that we were going to move in. Her location was good, the rent price was great. I didn't have a bed for like 2 days, and she actually offered for me to sleep on the other half of the bed until I went and picked up my furniture.
On the other half of her bed?
Yes, so like we shared a bed for 2 days. So I was like, oh, okay, thanks. Took care of her dog, walked the dogs, bought food. Like, it was a great arrangement for the first month.
Okay. So, I mean, it sounds like things were going great between the two of you. What happened?
It was going just fine. I was working full time. She even took me to a few bars. We've met some restaurants. I met a bunch of her friends. Like, everything was going great. And then at some point in the middle of the second month, things got weird. I would come home after working and go, hey, how are you doing? No response. Or she'd just look at me weird and go back to the computer.
Before you talk about when things got weird, let me hear from you. How were things living? Because this is someone who moved in sight unseen. You'd never met him before. He moves into your apartment. How were things for you the first month or two?
I wanted a roommate. I didn't want a friend or somebody to talk to all the time. Like, I just wanted you to pay your bills and let me live my life like I was doing.
But he slept in your bed for the first 2 nights he was there.
He didn't have a bed. He didn't have a bed. I wasn't gonna make him sleep on the floor. Like, I feel responsible for other human beings, you know?
Okay,
like,
so you were trying to distance yourself, and you're saying that's what he was feeling when he said things got awkward.
I was trying to focus on myself and getting my life together and not, you know, and I just think that he wanted to bond and be really close.
So what happens?
So toward the end of the second month, she gets really antsy about rent. You're gonna have rent, right? You're gonna have rent. Yeah. Like, I haven't given you a reason to, but yeah. So I actually write the rent check a little early, and then we get the doors replaced and everything because we had leakage. On the front door, there's this pink slip. There's an eviction notice, and it's expedited.
On your door?
On the front door of that they just replaced. I sent her a picture. Hey, we need to talk about this. What is this? No response. Not only did I didn't get a response, but she started texting other people that she had introduced me to. Don't talk to Trey. He's a monster. He's lying. And I'm like, well, that's weird. I don't see her again until 2 a.m. And I'm like, hey, I'm waiting to talk to you. I don't need to talk to you. I don't have to talk to you right now. We'll do it when I want to.
She was saying that to you?
That's what she told me.
Okay.
I'm like, no, I'm an adult.
Did you call the leasing office to see what's going on?
Not at this point. And I'm like, no, I'm an adult. We need to talk about this. I tried to talk to her. Things got really loud. She literally took the beer bottle out of my hand and threw it into the street. Okay. At that point, I'm like, you know what? I don't want to talk about it anymore. We'll talk about it tomorrow.
So what happened? What was going on?
Coming up, the situation with the sublease goes from bad to worse.
She also threw my stuff outside at the end of the month.
Why would you do that?
He got aggressive. He wouldn't talk to me.
You had no right to perform an illegal eviction because now that he's there, he has rights.
And later, car owners disagree about who should pay for the damage caused by a stolen car.
Who was driving?
I don't know, my car is stolen.
The name she gave me was Jacob.
Everyone always comes up with that mysterious one-name person, Jacob. We don't know who Jacob is, but Jacob did it.
Plaintiff Artrevious Henley says Kaya used their rent to pay her car note. He's suing for rent, moving costs, and lost wages. Defendant Kaya Bertolini says she doesn't know because Artrevious broke the lease. She's countersuing for eviction fees and stolen property.
Basically, I was having all these weird black mold in our closet. The water was coming in under the door. The air conditioning didn't work. So I was like, hey, this new, you know, a unit that you gave me is messed up. And I went to Trey and I was like, listen, this place sucks. Would you like to be my roommate on the 1st of September? You know, we'll just move out, I'll break my lease, let's do it, because I was having these issues. And he was like, yes, let's do it. So he paid me rent because we have a contract.
She wanted to break the lease. I'm like, are you sure about that? They're fixing everything. Like, that doesn't seem good. I'm not on the lease with you. We have an agreement between each other.
If that was the agreement, that the two of you were gonna break the lease and move, why was he paying your rent?
I paid all the utilities and the rest I held on to for when we were moving out in August so I could make sure I had the full deposit.
That wasn't what he gave it to you for, and that's not what you said in your statement to the court. You said that you used the money you got from him to pay for your truck so it would not get repossessed.
No, that is correct, but...
Yeah, because that's what you said, but you're telling me something different today. You're telling me today that you used the money so you could move out in September.
Correct.
But you didn't, because you used it to pay off your truck so it wouldn't get repossessed. He doesn't know that. You don't tell him that. That's not what he gave you permission to use this money for. And he gets an eviction notice, and he doesn't know what's happening. I believe him.
Okay.
She also threw my stuff outside at the end of the month.
Why would you do that? What happened?
I get a text message from her saying that I nicely packed her things up and they're outside underneath a tarp in case it rains.
Did she give you a reason for doing that?
Because she had been served that day.
You packed his things up and put him outside?
She told me she called the cops.
But the two of you were supposed to be living together in the month of September?
But that was because he wouldn't talk to me when I got home. His whole thing that we tried to talk and he tried to talk to me, like, that's a complete fabrication.
This is the letter that she wrote to you?
It was on the counter the next morning.
I have until the 21st of August to respond and file an action back not to leave, which I will do. I will respond if I can come up with the fee. There were no plans to leave. You're telling him you have until the 21st to respond, not to move out. And you tell him, which you will do, you will respond if you can come up with the money. Meaning, give me some more time, I will try to get this worked out.
Correct.
Okay, you gotta stop lying to me.
No, but I'm
You
not.
gotta stop perjuring yourself in court. You gotta stop. Because what he's saying is the truth. You took his rent money and you spent it on your truck. You had no right to do that. You stole the money. And then you put him out. And then, may I see the text message, please? And then you have the audacity to put him out on the street? He just moved from Los Angeles. He paid his rent, but you put him out? Why?
Yeah, he got aggressive. He wouldn't talk to me. I was trying to fix the situation. I thought that we were gonna leave. The only reason I didn't pay rent is because he said that we were leaving. So that's what I did. And then he bounced in September. So I actually got evicted. I actually had to get rid of my dogs. I actually do not have a job. I literally have nothing, and he's trying to sue me. So yes, I packed up his stuff when he served me, and I called the police, and I was like, can I do that? They were like, yes, as long as you don't break his stuff. I packed it up nicely, and then he left my apartment in horrible condition with...
Let me tell you something. I have zero sympathy for you. None.
Awesome.
On August 21st, you sent him a text message telling him that you had boxed up all of his things, placed them outside, and the apartment complex is going to change the locks.
I spoke to the police and the apartment complex as soon as I got that letter. The police immediately said she cannot do that. The apartment complex had no idea I was there, and it's illegal for her to, one, change the locks on the apartment without the complex doing it first, and to sublent to me in the first place.
This is what happens when one lie leads to the next. You play everybody against each other, and it comes all crashing down on you. But you had no right to perform an illegal eviction, because now that he's there, he has rights, and he's paid you. You're the one that hasn't paid rent, but you put him out, and now you're countersuing him for over $4,000? You've got to be kidding me. Unbelievable.
It was a pretty bad ordeal just trying to get stable.
Did she give you your security
again.
deposit back?
I've got nothing back from
Why
her.
do you give him his $250 back?
How can I give him something if he won't talk to me?
The
You are
last time I
ridiculous.
spoke to her...
You sound ridiculous.
...was...
coming up with excuses that make no sense. I don't care if he's not talking to you, doesn't mean you can't write him a check. You moved him in under false pretenses and you kicked him out under false pretenses. You're getting that money back for the month of August. In addition to your security deposit, in addition to your moving expenses that you incurred as a result of the unlawful eviction she performed as a result of the unlawful sublet you engaged in. Your counterclaim is dismissed. Total judgment in this case for the plaintiff, $1,064 plus your court costs. Good luck, sir.
Thank you, Judge.